All right, there we go. I think we can stop the music there. And let's see, we looking good. Welcome, folks, any and all that are watching. Let's go see what the players. They were running a little behind, but they're players. See, and what is Robert doing? Robert, where is he?
He's here.
I'm right here. I've been
See
here
what?
for like 3 minutes.
No, I'm actually talking about Shadow. He's in Fantasy Grounds in a Discord. God, can we never start on time? Any day. What's up, Murders? Good to see you.
I mean, you were the one
Virtually.
that started the game without even talking to us.
I'm going to start doing that more often, actually. Introducing and saying stuff, talking about things. Oh, really?
I see how it is.
As the channel pauses in recognition for the presence of King Bashman in chat. We humbly bow before you.
Thank you,
Not
Jeffy.
over.
We bow. You're supposed to be playing another game. I thought you're playing in a Mage game. You're down there harassing him. That's what he's doing. Oh, so how was your Star Trek game?
It was okay.
Throw that softball out there, and that's all I get.
The first 20 minutes, nobody could hear the players, and then once I got that fixed, there was so much to deal with and remember to do. I mean, it's hard enough being a DM as is, but now you're adding the Twitch streaming into it. It was really, really intense.
Yeah, that it is.
But it was a lot of fun. I guess my players said they had fun, so that's all that really matters.
That's all that matters. Yep, pretty much. All right, what are you making me do, Jeffrey? You made me give one chest giveaway. I haven't even started. Is everybody in? Are we in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. While I'm getting.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Robert. While I'm getting started, let's get the game going. We're here Tuesday night, D&D with the boys. Dungeon of the Mad Mage, episode 39. It just keeps on giving. So introductions, a recap, and away we go. Felinial, you're up first.
Olenio is the 10th level Wood Elf Monk Druid, or Druid Monk, whatever. And in another month, we're going to be the proud parent of a Awakened Shred.
That's right. Shadow.
I am Shadow, the Tabaxi Scout, filling out my new dagger.
Sure. What do you say? All right, Savrix.
Hi everyone, I'm Savrix. I'm a level 10 fighter. I'm a dragon. I breathe poisonous things. I think is what it is. I can't remember now. But yeah, I missed last week, so apparently I'm gonna be a dad.
Yeah, you did miss a lot last week. We had a lot of fun there.
I do know we don't sell hats though.
That's right. We do not sell hats. Linder.
Hello, everybody. I'm playing Linder Balstina. I'm a 10th level Bard Wizard, half elf.
Wetzel.
I am Quetzal, a lizard folk fighter paladin, level 10.
All right. Yep. The group decided to take a little time off to regroup, to refresh, to clear their chakras, all that fun stuff, and they went back up topside, get some fresh air, decent food, stiff drink or two, and check up on their business. And
Did you level?
did you level? No, you didn't level. No, but they got 3 inspirations, so they.
Yeah, so make sure you get your inspirations done.
Yes.
Mine are done.
Yep. So yeah, they visited Zeke and found out about Praetor's Haberdashery Consortium.
They don't sell hats.
There you go. They don't sell hats. And the business ventures, and there's actually, what you did know, there's actually a 4th member of the haberdashery, and that would be Lavinia, and she was busy out and about doing things.
Who
And
also
so
doesn't sell hats.
she doesn't sell hats either. So Amai is going to join this rambunctious group. God bless her. So that's the haberdashery. We're going to work a lot of construction, a lot of things happening down in the district where the haberdashery is located at. And so that's things to come. But back to the group. Yeah, they came back in. They got locked in and spoke with Okoria, and have got the Dwarven Ale coming up and getting sampled to their clientele. And getting some notices out on the boards for some new staff members. A marketing and promotions person, female. They're looking for a chef. It's going to help them design a menu. They trying to set their price point, understanding of what they think they're going to be able to charge for their drinks. They will then talking about maybe down the line there, if it's so successful that they're looking at maybe even a brewery, or not maybe a distillery too, but yeah, down the line. And then Felinial has a new shadow, one of the young bus boys that he's given a potted plant pot. It's got some dirt and something in it, and he's supposed to take care of it for a month. Treat it like.
But I did not give him a pot plant though, so let's be clear about that.
Yeah, not a pot plant, but a planter plot, whatever, planter pot, whatever it is.
Wow.
It's going to be a awakened shrub when it's all nice and done, and it'll be the mascot of the inn. We'll be able to interact with the clientele and do things, and yes, so that's the boys' task. And they did a little shopping. Savrix, unfortunately, it wasn't really, unless there was something particular that you needed to have.
Nope.
They sold everything. Now, what I forgot to do, and I'll do that. I started looking at the extension that is the coin extension, and I like it a lot. And we could keep it as is, but it puts another slot down to each box where you put your numbers in, and one box is what you carry, the other box is what you have total, and you can just track it that way and not have to worry about all the other fun stuff. I'm thinking about maybe moving to that one, but for the moment we'll stay as is. But I thought you guys might check that. I might check that out later, and we'll invoke it and see what everybody thinks about it. So with that being said, that's the recap. I think everybody got a nice rest. They did y'all. I think y'all also visited in the very beginning. Didn't y'all visit the Temple of Gond, and y'all found out what the automaton was that was down there? Yeah, did that too. And that's where we pick up the action. I guess it's a bright, cheery morning as the group done doing things out and about town, waiting as they're see what happens as far as your applications get submitted in for the positions and getting the final things worked up on a menu and all that. Are we setting back off to head back down?
I'm ready.
Talkative group they are tonight, folks.
I'm
Yeah.
ready to go back down.
When
Okay.
are we usually?
I know. Well, I try. All right. Well, boom. Where y'all left off. Back down. There you go. Your upper northwest corner. Where are we going?
So we've done everything but the middle down there, so I guess we ought to go down.
That's right. You were trying so hard and just it thwarted you last time. Bruncheon of the Mad Mage. This one's
Oh, guys, sorry, I forgot something back at the bar. I'll be right back.
right. So away you go to the edge, and hey, so you'd flown around. Like I said, flown around some, but the giant had been doing some stuff down there, and y'all have seen some of it. We'll reveal a little bit more. So big. That's
So
what she
I
said.
suggest we go down.
God damn
I
you.
can get down without a problem, and I think Shadow can get down without a problem.
Oh, y'all can slide down. I'm not. Yeah, y'all can put some ropes. It's, we said it was 90 feet, and seeing some spots where the giants had come up and down. You can kind of use them as kind of like landings, where their feet would, put, but they're far enough space, but you could drop some ropes down and make that without any problem. How about that?
Linder, you come.
Yes.
Linder, maybe. I don't know.
Where did you drop my token?
At the very northwest corner of the map. Smarty pants. All right.
Now this part was not the scale, right? This part was really big.
That was the issue. Yes, it's very big, and the ceiling's way up, big dome ceiling, and this bowl-shaped floor. Kind of what you're seeing.
I would suggest we kind of go around the spiral and work our way.
Yep. So, like I said, the main thing you're seeing is some rocks. Looks like some of them been gnawed on, broken apart. You see a few carapaces of umber hulks. You see what looks definitely be footprints in some of the dust of a giant. Seeing down here, and y'all dispatched quickly. Y'all make your way around several times. We'll cut the chase till closer and closer to the center. Then you begin to see something off in the distance directly toward the center. Looks like a building.
As long as there's no giants on the outside, we can cut all that, and we'll just go to the middle.
Yeah, I'm trying to draw it out, but no, they won't let me. So you begin to see what looks to be a castle, and it's way off in the distance. I mean, y'all keep walking and walking, and it doesn't look, as though it's getting bigger. You just keep walking, and it seems to be farther and farther away. Linder, Quetzal, Savrix, are y'all with them? Up there.
I was like 20 feet away.
Well, no, you remember, this is the distance.
Allow me to be right here.
You're on top of them.
Let's see that. Is that better?
There you go. Okay. Y'all are walking and walking and walking, and you just see this thing like it's up ahead, and then all of a sudden, like within a blink of an eye, wham! This castle is it's right in front of you all of a sudden, and it's just looming above you. So,
Oh,
yeah. What's up, Fox my Fox? Thanks for the sub. Welcome to the Rejects. We are playing Dungeon of the Mad Mage. So what you see is that's actually a whole castle. It's not a moat. Okay. And let me see if I can see. You're kind of looking, you're coming up on it, and there is an entrance on the north, and as you're coming from the north, that direction, you can kind of see that there is a let me give you all a map here, a bit closer to it. I'm looking at this right, because it is, yes I am. Okay, so bear with me, here it comes. So it's got several. You can tell that there's several levels to it. So I'm kind of giving you all outer edge of this.
Oh, geez.
I guess we found the rest of this level.
Something like that. You're basically seeing, you can see the outside of it, and you can see, actually, we're kind of coming from the west. You may have seen there were some doors on the west side too. Ooh, let me kind of tell you what you're going to see of the castle. That's the central cavern. And it's actually floating about 10 feet above the floor. There is an 80, it's kind of like a spindle. You see silver spindle kind of spinning on the floor before you, and it's kind of, but it is, it's a big spindle, and right on about 10 feet right off of the spindle is this castle just floating there at the top.
You said there is a gate or door or something.
There's an, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, here, my bad. Kind of see it.
Are you gonna put us on that map?
I should, shouldn't I? That would be nice.
It might be helpful.
Might be helpful.
So this, you said the entire castle is floating 10 feet off the floor.
Yeah, so I'll read it again to you. So at the center of the cavern, floating 10 feet above a smooth 80-foot tall mithril spindle that erupts from the floor, is this castle.
So it's 80 feet off the ground, not 10 feet.
No, floating 10 feet above. So at 10 feet above an 80-foot tall mithril. Wow, okay. Yeah, so it is 90 feet. What? That's weird. Okay.
How did you miss this when you flew around it?
Apparently it was too far away from my dark vision to see.
Something like that, yes. When you come and you're walking this way, you see no tracks. You see no rocks. You see no Umber Hulk. I mean, as though you're walking and y'all were walking, and then you just all of a sudden the castle here is before you all, you've been a blink of an eye. There it is, looming before you. But there are no tracks anywhere to be seen.
And what's the light level?
It's dark, I believe.
Yeah, it's gonna be dark. They don't show there's anything coming out of the castle.
So I'll get right at the edge right there, and then I'll activate my boots of levitation, and I will levitate all the way.
Okay.
Actually, before I do that, somebody give me a rope, because I have a rope, and tie them together, and I'll see if I can find something to tie the rope.
All 5 of you can roll me perception checks in the tower, please. You're seeing it's definitely a stone castle. You see the door before you is stone, but it has got, definitely looks like hinges are made of, you kind of study them a little bit, Felini, when you get up close to it. It's adamantine, very well made. The stone looks just freshly chiseled. Has not aged at all over time. And the door looms before you.
I have a rope with a grappling hook on it.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll take his grapple when I levitate up, so I can hopefully find something to hook on.
Okay.
So is the door open?
No, it is not. And you see there is some kind of, right above, as you're floating up, you look up, This 10-foot door, kind of looking at, and you see there's a little wooden sign or something kind of hanging precariously on the, it's like it's just like, nailed to the stone and just kind of cockeyed, and like it's getting ready to fall off.
What does it say?
You move up to it and it says this in common.
Okay.
I'll try the door and see if it'll open.
It doesn't seem to be locked.
Okay, I'll push it open.
You push it open, and as you do, all of a sudden you hear whack, 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 and it just like echoes everywhere inside the room. You can hear it echoing down the hallways, and what you see is a landing before you, and looks like stairwells. You kind of peek in, going down, and you just hear whack, 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 whack.
I'll step inside and I'll look both ways and see if anybody comes to. Can I see down the stairs?
Oh
more than
yeah,
that?
sorry. Yeah, I'm pulling I was zooming in on my map. You see, two hallways going east and west. On the stand near the west and east walls, so you see some pedestals, and there's something sitting on the top of the pedestals, something small.
Where are the pedestal at the bottom of the stairs?
Yeah, they certainly are.
All right, I will. I'll take the crowbar. I'm sorry, the grappling hook, and I'll try to wedge it underneath the door.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll use my crowbar to actually. I'll activate my immovable rod, and I'll hang the grappling hook off the immovable rod.
That's fine. Okay. Yeah.
And then I'll toss the rope down to them.
Yeah, that's fine. You can do that. You move up, and it's just you just saw a crystal. There's a little pedestal here.
I'll climb out ultra fast.
And there's just you could see you glint of maybe it's a crystal, and it's kind of and it begins to flash a little, and it kind of in sync whack 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 whack.
So the crystals are what it's flashing. That's where the alarms come.
No, the sound's coming from everywhere, but the crystals have a little flash coming off of them.
I'll take a couple of magic rocks out of my pouch, and I'll cast magic stone on them, and I'll throw them at the bases and try.
You just clank clank clank.
So they bounce off.
So what now? Sorry.
Do they break or they bounce off?
Oh, this is little. They're just like crystal. You could hit one, it just moves on, falls on the ground, and it's not. As soon as it falls off the pedestal, it doesn't blink anymore, and shatters.
Does the alarm stop?
Nope.
I'm gonna look at
around the corner.
Felenial. I'm gonna look at Felenial and go, "What did you do?"
Open the door. I'll come over in this way and look around the corner.
This is why I don't like doors.
Okay.
Doors are evil.
Fan this out. Where is my? Okay. Oh, oops. All right. You're going to see. You can look down the hallway. Going to see a little courtyard. A little area, and you will see the same thing on this side.
I have two doors over here.
That is correct. Oh, and Flinty here.
Show off.
There you go. And what did y'all roll perception-wise? Okay. What do we do? Whack, 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 whack.
Do the other two come up?
I don't know. And then our alarm Wilson. Whack, 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 whack.
Ah, fine. That was hurting my ears.
Wah wah.
I know. There. Thank you. That's what.
Linda, are you coming up?
Yes.
Which
I'll
way
bring
we
it
going?
up.
Yeah, I'll grab the rod back as well.
Yep.
Can I see any further down that hall?
What's
I'm going to
next?
check for traps on this one.
Well, you move up to it, and you are checking for traps, and you look down, and you see that there, um, where the locking mechanism and all, it seems just a regular latch deal, just this regular hat latch, but you see a silver coin, is wedged into the frame.
I'll take a closer look.
Just a silver coin wedged in the door frame.
What do you make of this?
I imagine someone else for a trap there, and if you pull it out, you're going to say,
Does it seem trapped to me?
Nope. Just seems to be a coin sitting there hanging. You, as soon as you were to move the door, the coin will fall to the ground.
Can I
Just be
touch
like
the coin?
could just be like a simple kind of an alarm to make some noise if somebody moves the door.
What did you ask, Robert?
Could I touch the coin?
You are free to touch the coin. Right there in front of you.
Would there be any way of me to grip the coin?
Yeah. You can put your finger, you grab it. It's halfway in and out of the frame. You can tell that if you were to open the door, the coin's going to drop to the floor.
I will hold on to the coin and try to open the door.
Door opens right up.
When I was a young wormling, I used to put a scale on my door, so I would know if my mother ever came in when I wasn't there. Someone may have done that here too.
You open up into a room that is clean and bare. Nothing is in here.
Is it a simple silver coin?
It is a simple silver coin, my friend.
I guess I'll pocket it.
You have a silver piece. One silver piece. You are rich. Man.
There's 5 of us. You should split that even.
I'll think about that later.
I'll give it a listen to this door over here.
Listen all you may, Fellini. All you hear is the boom, boom of your own heartbeat. On a quickened pace, you seem alert and alarmed over something, but you don't know what.
I'll search for traps.
Please do so. You find none.
I'll attempt to open it.
You shall open it.
I don't like the GM's tone.
Too bad.
It is a bit on the unusual side.
This room contains piles of clay bricks. There are 3 piles of them. You see, make me a perception check as you stare in the door there, please. All right. So yeah, Shadow. So you're looking at it, and you can see that there are they different sizes of bricks to 3 different piles, and they look like they've got a locking, like an interlocking mechanism into bricks. They can, not like Legos, but kind of, they can latch together and create things. And
Duplos.
Felina, you look into, and you're looking at the bricks, but there is, for just a quick brief second, you saw a shimmer covering the bricks, an aura of something. Ever so brief.
There's something going on here. I don't know if it's magic or illusion. I guess illusion is magic, but there's something going on.
We'll say we've got 3 bricks. All bricks.
Well, those are some Legos.
That's right.
The Duplos.
Those are
Super jumbo Duplo.
I'll whip out my wand of detect magic and I'll use it.
The 3 piles radiate with
Okay.
magic.
Well,
What type of
I'm gonna-
magic?
Can the wand tell you that?
It's
It's
detect
detect
magic.
magic.
detect. Yeah, if you study on detect magic. for a
Okay,
little
I
bit,
just
it
make
gives
it
you
one
more
sure.
information.
Transmutation.
Oh. All right, I'm gonna start
So-
working on an identify ritual.
Something on these.
So you begin looking at them. It looks like they could be assembled. You've got enough to make, like, they all could be put together to like one big object, or you could put the piles together to make like 2 objects, or you could make 4 small objects with all the bricks as y'all are studying and looking at them.
I have a feeling that if we assemble these things into whatever objects, then they might come alive and attack us. But I don't know.
I was never good at puzzles.
Why not?
I tend to set them on fire.
Come on. All right.
I don't know. I think we should do it. Let's do it. We want to do one big one, or what should we do?
Oh, let me say it. Hold on. Let me say it. What's the worst that could happen?
Well.
Oh, why did you say that? Come on now.
Sabrix,
We have
make
some
me a
ideas
perception.
on that.
Make me a perception check for a second, please, will you?
Who?
Sabrix. You're sitting there, and all of a sudden you look at Quetzal, and all of a sudden you just see this, there's this ball of like glitter gas just go all over Quetzal, and he's just standing there, and he's just kind of looking at you, and Quetzal, you need to make me you can roll me a D8, please.
You need to make a glitter save.
Quetzal just starts walking. Doesn't say anything. Just starts walking that way toward you.
Everybody, it looks like Quetzal met someone named Amber and then just started walking away.
He's got a smile on his face, and he just walks right. He's just walking right past y'all.
I step in front of him. Hey, put my hands out. What are you doing? Stop. Does he look at all glittery and glowy or
Not
something?
anymore. Savage just saw it for a brief second.
It's glitter. It's always there.
I guess if
That's
I didn't
true.
notice it, I wouldn't think there's anything wrong with him.
He just he stops walking. He does his normal movement. Sorry, Quetzal, I'll let you know what's going on in a second. And then he just stops.
So you guys want to put these, you want to stack some blocks and make some cool.
Okay.
Quetzal just turns and he's staring straight at the wall. He just kind of turns and is looking at the wall.
Hey, Linder, does Quetzal seem like he's acting more odd than usual?
You could say that.
So what's going on with Quetzal? Does he seem confused or something?
He just he's turned and was looking at you, stopped, and then he just turned and he faced the wall. And he's just looking at the wall. With the rest of you.
This is an odd thing.
I guess I'll try to build something.
Okay. You've got like I said, depends on you're looking at the bricks and all that. You can build one big thing, just kind of putting them all together. You know, it's really weird. You can make two medium-sized objects, or the way the bricks pull together, it looks like you can make four small objects.
So we go with one big giant object.
Giant object of what?
You're studying the bricks. They're clay bricks.
So we should make it into a clay golem.
And it looks like, as soon as you say saying that, it looks like the bricks would form up to make a golem. One big one.
Maybe we should do that after.
Would a golem of that size even fit in this room?
Barely.
Again, I say, what's the worst that could happen?
Well, it could attack us.
Well, we whipped up the first one we saw. We could use the XP, so I'm not terribly worried about it.
Yeah.
We have killed everything that's attacked us.
Well, we have had one loss.
Yeah, but
Oh,
that
no,
wasn't
we
to
got-
something big and dangerous like this.
Yeah, so I'm not afraid. Let's make a golem. Maybe he'll be on our side. Wouldn't that be cool? We could take it back to the tavern and have a clay golem and a shrubbery as mascot.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, Savage, you're sitting
Oh,
there.
I
All of a
think
sudden,
the golem would have to be a bouncer.
yeah, and Quetzal all of a sudden just starts walking this way, and he walks and he goes right there and he puts himself in a corner, facing the corner, and he just stands there.
No one puts Quetzal in a corner.
Apparently, Quetzal puts Quetzal in a corner.
All right, I'm gonna start building a clay golem.
Okay. Yeah,
I'll
take-
assist them.
yeah, it takes, about 15, 20 minutes. Y'all begin to, put all this stuff together, and then all of a sudden before you is Standing before you is a large construct of clay.
I pat him on the shoulder and say, I name you Clay.
You sit there, you do that, and then all of a sudden the head turns and eyes kind of form, but they don't have eyeball, but it looks like that, and it turns and looks at you, and it bows its head.
I point to the door on the east and say, open that door.
And it pulls. The door is fairly big, and it takes a second, but it just pulls this door back with almost no issue at all. And you can see into a room.
I will call him Clay the Achy Man.
And you basically, you smell, he opens that door, and more the scent of dried kiln clay just permeates into the room.
Can I see more of what's in there?
Yep. You move up, and dozens of 5-pound blocks of the same clay, but very dry looking, and stone molds are stacked on shelves all through the middle and the back side of this room. And it looks like a kiln to you somehow. You can see kind of scorch marks along the wall where it would get hot.
Okay, open that door to the side.
Yeah, and then as you're doing that, and then all of a sudden, Savage, you nudge him and all that, and all of a sudden Quetzal turns around and opens his eyes and goes, "What do you want?"
Are you okay?
Hold on a second. He opens up a door, kind of see into the room, and there seems to be, it's like a open air, and there's a statue in the center of the room.
I look over at Linder and say, where's Sav and Quetzal? Savrix and Quetzal, where are they?
They're over by the other door in the previous room.
Having a lizard heart to heart.
Yeah. It looks like maybe Quetzal's just snapped out of whatever was going on.
Does it look like he actually snapped out of?
Yeah. He just asked you a question. Oh no, that was you. Oh yeah, he asked you a question. He's talking. He's staring right at you.
You want to see if they want to come in here? There's another room here. Wait.
Yeah, sure. Hey! We got stuff happening in here. There's a golem now.
What's his name?
Clay.
The Aikman. I get it.
Yeah,
I like to call him Cassius.
You're gonna come there. Everybody, come on in the room. Come on, have fun. Yeah, y'all, Savrix and Quetzal, y'all walk in there and you see this large clay construct sitting there.
So this is Clay. He seems like he might be on our side. Go into the room.
I don't know about walking into a kiln.
No, that's the other room to the east. This is a courtyard.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, different.
Yes, let's walk into a kiln all together in the one room with nothing but a
Exactly.
golem behind us.
And Shadow, you move up and you can see that it's an open air courtyard. You actually could see, you see darkness up above, but it seems to be, the outside. And this thing just kind of squeezes through and then stops.
Oh, this is weird.
Step forward a little bit up to that statue.
Yep. And you see an open air courtyard. Um, there are glittering pebble-sized crystals all on the ground, and around the middle of this statue. It is a 9-foot tall, plump human wizard wearing a helmet with blade-like fins coming out of it, and it looks like he is reading a spell book. He faces the southwest, and you look down, and there's on his pedestal, and you can see a engraving there that says Madgoth, Maddgoth, Madgoth. The paths kind of radiate with these crystals and they radiate to the 4 doors that you see, stone doors, other 3 stone doors.
So this room was glitter bombed as well.
Something like that.
Shadow, do you still need to take magic?
It lasts for 10 minutes on one charge. Is it still going?
Somewhat.
Probably not.
He had to build a golem. So
Yeah, you did say it took about 15 minutes.
yeah, and you look up too, and you see there's several more levels to this complex. You're on the ground level, and you can see that there are windows that have bars across them all, made of what's possibly crystal. Looks like it's 2 more floors above you.
I'll use my boots of levitation again, and I'll go up until get over this statue, and I'll go up and I'll look around and I'll see if I can see anything inside them.
You bum. Well, let me see. This is 2.
See, Shadow, I told you they'd come in handy.
Yeah. Thanks a lot there, Flennial. I gotta figure out which one. Where am I going with this? 22. Is it? I'm assuming that this is gonna be. Oh my gosh. Hold on. He threw me a curveball with this. So
Best laid plans never survive the player.
trying to make sure I understand which one is the next. Gotta be. Oh man. I'm assuming it's going to be. $627. Okay, so
Are there 3 more levels going up?
there are 2 levels, and I'm showing you them right now. And basically, what you see through the windows and all that, you just see more hallways, basically similar to what you're walking in, but you can see a few doors on either sides of the windows and all that, but you don't see any open rooms. You just see similar corridors, just what you've walked through.
Okay.
And you can pull back on the map. I kind of showed you a little bit. And then you could come out. You could keep going straight up, and you would make it to the roof of the complex if you wanted to continue.
Can I see the roof?
Yeah, you could go up to the roof, and you basically will see what is the complex. I'll show it to you. It's going to be the bottom corner, east corner part of the map, and you will see doesn't offer much in the way of a view, because as you look back out, your vision begins to taper off fairly quickly, knowing that you're in the in the cavern.
Okay, I'll go back down.
Boom, we're back to, let me close that out for a second. We're back to we don't need the building blocks. You did that, the courtyard. The statue stands before you. You see, the statue, like I said, is a human wizard. His eyes betray a hint of madness in them.
Whose eyes?
Eyes of the statue.
I'll point to the door south and say, Clay, go open that
Which door?
to the south.
He goes to pull the door, and it won't open. And he pulls, and then he stops.
Push it.
He pushes, nothing happens.
Okay, step aside.
Into the wall.
Yeah. Yep.
I'll listen.
Don't. Your heartbeat. What's up, Logo? Yeah, Linder, you're looking at him. You can tell he's definitely some type of wizard. Sitting there, his eyes mad as he stares. One eye's looking at his spell book, the book he's holding before him, and the other one's kind of staring out, cockeyed a little bit.
I want to search the statue in the base and see if I can find.
Power, please. Don't seem to detect anything.
Take this inspirational card.
That's our new cards. Our Zeke cards. Inspiration for Linder. You have an that was an inspiration. It was a card, wasn't it? Yeah. So you can go ahead and open. You know what to do. You can go up and open up the card deck and grab yourself a card. Roll it up.
For
folks.
a second there, I thought Zeke actually came in the channel and was talking to him.
All
right. How do I decide which list to draw from?
You draw on the very top one is the main table roll.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. All right. 9.
So you have
bronze card.
Gusto. So let me. That is.
Okay, I did the whole thing. I dig.
Yep. You add your charisma modifier to your next attack roll, ability check, and all the above. So
perfect.
Apparently, he likes that one, folks.
That's perfect. I'm a bard.
Oh, and Flanneal's got one too. Y'all got all these cards now. Gotta start using them. Okay. Oh, you already had one before. Wow.
Linda's got like 14.
Got a bunch.
I just keep forgetting about them.
I know, like your combat inspiration.
Oh no, that I don't forget about.
I know.
That's not. Yeah.
Had to throw it out. That was too easy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You don't find any traps, Flanneal.
I was looking for traps. I was looking more for secrets.
For secrets, trapdoors. Sorry, trapdoors. You don't find anything at all.
Which one? That one.
I'm going to search for traps on this door.
Go right ahead. You detect nothing.
I'll attempt to open the door.
It will not budge.
Can Clayman do this?
I can have him force it if you want. Clay, knock that door down.
He goes over to it and he hits it a few times and bam, bam. Kind of pieces of his clay fly off a little bit. The door does not budge.
I'm gonna just go open this one.
Does not open.
I sense a theme.
I'll try to open this one.
Yeah, Clay went over there. He tried to do it, and it didn't budge at all.
I don't know if there's can only be one door open in this room at a time, but I don't want to close that door behind us and not be able to get out of here. So I came out.
I'll run out too.
Okay, leave the three in there.
Come on, Clay.
And shut the door as you walk through.
I'll
Shadow.
stay here with the scaly boys.
You push the door and it shuts.
I'll try opening my door now.
Your door does not open.
I'll go up and open the door that they just.
It doesn't open. No, psych, it does. And the walls begin to push in.
Flashbacks to a certain tomb.
Exactly.
All right, Clay, come on.
I guess we're killing it up.
Did you guys want to try to knock over the statue and see if there's any demons trapped inside or something?
I push on the statue.
Nothing happens. It's fairly thick and part of the floor.
Just have Clay
This
do it.
statue is not.
Doesn't seem to be possessed at all. It's full of stone.
A stone statue full of stone. That's a good observation.
Isn't it? All right. Well,
Well,
like Shadow's
More in this.
yeah, Shadow's leaving y'all.
I commanded Clay to come on, so
Oh.
is he coming with me?
Yeah, he starts moving. He steps over.
I'll try to
Thunder.
open a door
Bam,
from this side.
Bam. Does not open. Bam.
Is this something you want to give me control of, Duff, or you want to keep playing him?
He's just following you. I got him.
I'll go ahead and search for traps.
Okay. Let's see. You do not detect anything.
I'll attempt to open the door.
You open the door, and you will see into a room here. What looks once to have been opulent is now a pile of trash. What looks like had exotic hardwood cabinets and a library of some sorts maybe. Yeah, you can see everything. Sorry, they come in here, and now it is just in shambles. Ankle deep covers this floor with just furnishings, and in the center of the room, right here, to the north, you see this creature. And it's kind of picks its head up, and it's just kind of stands there amid the wreckage, and it's kind of looks at you and looks around, and then then you see it put its hand down into the mess on the floor. It's kind of rummaging around and all that. It looks back up at you again, then looks back down on the floor, and it looks back up at you again, and then it goes, huh! And it pulls out a piece of paper, like a torn piece of paper, and takes claw and it begins to draw something on the piece of paper and then kind of turns it towards you, Shadow. And what you see is like a crude image of a flying creature with like butterfly wings. And it's got like smile. It's like, maybe a nature check. Would you, Shadow?
Okay.
Roll for nature. Why did he get? Expire. Okay. It's kind of like a dragon, but its wings are small, like butterfly wings.
Brother.
And
Do I know what that is?
well, it's just the crude drawing.
I know what it is.
Yeah, the crude drawing. Maybe you do. What do you think it is?
Well, fairy dragon.
That's what I kind of think it looks like. And the creature's holding it, and then all of a sudden it growls and it tears up all of the paper and just like into a million pieces, and it just throws it up into the air like confetti, and then just stares at you.
You guys got to take a look at this.
What's that? Hey, what the hell?
It's a large
It just
creature.
drew a picture for me.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got to have some sort of intelligence.
Do I recognize anything about this creature?
So what you see is something that looks like this. It's standing up and it's kind of staring at all of you. It's big. It's large. And then you begin to notice that it has some of the same coloring as clay. And it has maybe some roots sticking out of it, and you can kind of see some blood kind of pour, it's kind of dried to its side, and it's got some black patches on it.
Looks like he's been injured.
Nope. There's no wounds. You don't see any cuts or anything like that.
Does it look like old blood or something?
Could be. Can't tell.
So
You don't
it drew-
think you've seen this kind of creature before.
So Shadow, you said it drew you a picture?
Yeah, it kind of was a crude picture. What I would guess would be a fairy dragon.
I'll look at this thing and say, do you understand?
Shakes his head, yes.
All right, so you're obviously an intelligent. Did you used to be a person?
Shakes his head, no.
Okay, so you dislike fairy dragons.
Shakes his head up and down very fast.
Do I know anything about fairy dragon stuff?
Nature check. Look at him give him Skittles.
Well, I'm definitely trying to figure out what I know about this thing. So it seems like
Yep. 1 second. Hold on a second, Quetzal. Get yourself back there again. 1 second. One second.
How intelligent does a creature need to be for me to use tongues on it?
Mm-hmm.
I think the spell says it has to understand at least one language or something, which it obviously.
Yeah, any creature that knows at least one language.
But of course, the creature also has to be able to speak for you to be able to understand what he's saying.
And what did you ask it, Flinny? Again, you asked it about. I forgot. Sorry, I was taking care of Quetzal.
Asking.
He didn't like fairy dragons, and he said no.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was going.
yes.
Yeah.
Can you speak at all?
No. Shakes his head no.
So I rolled a 25 on my nature check, so I guess I know at least something about
Fairy dragons, yeah, they're you paid attention to that class. So fairy dragons are cat size, kind of a dragon with butterfly wings. They they are tricksters in nature, like to play pranks on the unsuspecting. Delight in it to some degree. Or jokesters. Always getting into trouble or making others get into trouble.
Are they usually invisible?
Yes, they have a very unique and very quality controlled invisibility. They're very good at it.
I don't believe that they're evil creatures, though.
They're not really evil in nature, no. They just they're chaotic good.
I asked this critter, can you see fairy dragon?
He shakes his head no. But when you say that to the fairy dragon, you see him growl. He got his bares his teeth.
I don't know.
He didn't like you. He didn't like it when you said that word. You could tell.
What?
Fairy dragon.
Are you trapped in here, or is this your? Are you trapped in here?
Mm-hmm.
So, do you want to get?
Mm-hmm.
Door's open. Can you just walk out?
Mm-mm.
Can you transfigure him into a... Oh! Hang on. I got this. Is it because the doors are too small?
Mm-mm.
Why? Ah, oh, man.
Did a fairy dragon trap you in here?
Mm-hmm. Well, he says he says yes and no. He's got a kind of both answers to that question.
Does a fairy dragon have to release you to let you?
Same answer. Anybody still growls?
Do you know where they are?
Mm-hmm.
Is there more than one fairy dragon here?
Mm-mm. No. Then he grabs another piece of paper and he finds another one, he roots around and he draws the picture again really roughly, and then he rips it up into 1,000 pieces. And then he throws it up in the air.
He seems to have some anger issues.
If I was trapped in here, I'd be angry too. Are you hungry, buddy?
Mm-mm.
No, he's not hungry. Okay.
You're beginning to look at him some more, Felenio, and you're getting to see that more and more he's not an actual being. He looks like you see his clay, the same color. He's made of clay, and you see some branches around him. He's a construct of some sort. Yes, that's shaped like this.
He's not a natural being.
No, you're seeing that more and more as you're
He
looking
does
at
seem
it.
to be aware and intelligent.
That is true. Yes.
So if we can find this dragon that's trapped you in here, um, what happens if that thing dies? Does that free you, or does that just?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So
Well,
it free you.
he kind of he shakes his head yes and no.
When I ask you a yes or no question and you answer both, it's kind of unhelpful.
He just shrugs his shoulders.
Anybody else have any ideas here?
I'm just playing with my yarn.
Is there any good treasure in here?
And he where I'm trying to see, where am I supposed to go? He walks over here and he pulls on the door.
Does the door open?
Yep. And he steps inside.
Come over and look inside.
So what you see, there are it's there. You get closer to the door and you can see there were some like small cutouts, and there's maybe some stained glass panes. Were on the door. Very, from where you're seeing, you really can see them until you got closer. They were kind of shattered, and there's some glass and stuff on the ground. And there are the walls are plaster covered, and there's dozens of like wands and staffs and rods and orbs, all kind of stuck and buried halfway in the wall and all that. And the east wall, right where you're standing, is a 5-foot tall oval mirror with this that's inside a stone frame. And on the top of it, say that again. Sorry.
That sounds familiar. We saw some mirrors like this on the first level or something, I think, didn't we?
Similar. Yeah. This one, you see the top of it, the stone frame is kind of a likeness of this creature, but without the ears or the face. But it's just kind of and it looks like another construct of some sort that's yawning. There are a desk and a chair formed out of lacquered cover books along the north wall. There is an iron trunk measuring about 2 feet on a side, rests atop a dusty circular rug in the middle of the room, right where he's standing. That's kind of like an iron chest, and it's open, but there's nothing in it. But like I said, you see, Linder, you walk in, and Flinny, you kind of see, there's wands and staffs and rods. There's like these magical, they're magic wands and rods and staffs, or stuck in the wall, or snapped in two, or the orb has maybe got a crack in it, And
hey, Shadow, can you bring your wand in here and see what you find anything?
Well, the creature walks up to the mirror, and he reaches actually in to the mirror, and you just see him as he does. The mirror itself turns liquid for a second, and he reaches, and all of a sudden he comes back and he pulls out a helmet. And
Is that a portable hole?
I don't know. You didn't see a portable hole. It was like it was a mirror in the wall.
Yeah.
And he comes back and he pulls out a mithril. You can see it, helmet with blade-like fins on it that looks exactly like the helmet that was on the statue in the other room.
Oh, yeah.
So I think Shadow just used his wand attack.
He hands it to you, Philenial.
I did use my wand of detect magic.
Oh, shit and Shinola, the room lights up. The helmet's got to light up. The mirror lights up. The rods, orbs, there's even, you kind of see a couple more spell books that are lining the wall, but they emanate magic to some degree, but it's fading. They've like lost their, potency.
Like some of them don't work right.
Yeah, they've been broken,
Mm-hmm.
or the magic has been drained out of them. What's that now?
What about the spell books? You mentioned spell books.
It's covered in lacquer, and they're hard. You'd have to break them open, but they had magic in them at one time. Yes, you could tell that they emanate some, but they're all the lacquer's holding them to, closed and all that.
Yeah, all the pages are stuck together.
Yeah, exactly.
Linder, can you ID this helmet?
Sure. I'll start casting Identify as a Ritual.
Here, there you go. Then the
Madgoth's Helm. Oh.
That's pretty awesome while you're in here, but you can't take it anymore.
I thought this was Otto's castle.
Well, I imagine that
the creature starts shaking his head. No. When you say that, Linder, he goes no.
Oh, okay, my mistake. There's a sign outside that says that. There's a sign outside that says that.
Is that the dragon?
I'm not sure what you said. Say that again.
Said, is that the dragon, Otto?
Mm-hmm. Shakes his head. Yes.
So I guess the guy Madgoth was the guy who built this place, and that's his statue. And
and your magic in the mirror too is like I told you, it emanates from magic also.
So I'll touch the mirror also, and can I reach through it also, or is it hard? Is it soft?
You reach it, yeah, for a moment, the liquid, yeah, it's kind of, you see it's bubbling, and you reach in and you're feeling around and you're feeling for stuff, you don't grab a hold of anything. And then you begin to see the outer part of the liquid along the frame starts to begin to solidify, working its way toward the center.
One more arm out.
Yep, and then all of a sudden, right as you pull it all out, it goes, and it's a mirror again.
Well, thank you for the helmet. That seems like a very awesome magical item, but seems like we can't really take it out of here. So, I guess maybe we'll just hold on to it for now, and we'll leave it in your care before we leave.
He makes a kind of a bird-like. He puts his hands together, but basically they're just 2 or 3 claws, like he's making a bird symbol in his hands, and then he pulls it apart and he like throws it on the ground and he like stomps.
Does that mean you don't want to stay here? You want to leave?
Mm-mm. You get the feeling that he thinks you're bad at charades.
I think he wants us to destroy the fairy dragon.
Yes, he starts shaking his head. Yes. He wants to grab the helmet from Felinion and give it to Shadow when Shadow says that.
Okay, yeah, you can have it.
He gives the helmet to you, Shadow, and he's shaking his head. Yes.
Congratulations, you're someone's champion.
Ha.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, level 1? Guys? What's up, my man?
All right, so you said you're kind of trapped in here. How far can you go? Just like take us as far as you can go.
He gives you like he doesn't have an answer for you. He just looks at you.
Are you bound to this castle? You
Mm-hmm.
can't.
He shakes his head. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So in the other room over there, there was a bunch of bricks, and we assembled it into a golem. Is that golem going to be bound to this place also?
Mm-mm.
Cool. All right. That's fantastic.
Of course, I can't actually wear this helmet.
Why not?
It requires attunement.
Yeah, same here. I'm attuned up.
He has a sad face when you say that.
We got a couple more buddies out here. Maybe one of them can. Sad. Can you wear this helmet? It requires attunement.
I don't think I'm attuned to anything, so yeah.
There you go. Don't take it out of this place though, where it's going to crumble into dust and be destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that kind of
Mm-hmm.
seems pointless.
Well, it's only effect. It applies only in here, so.
But while we're in here, you'll be immune to all damage.
I suddenly like this helmet.
Are you going to live here now?
I ain't never leaving.
It's amazing how quickly opinions can change. Okay, so apparently there's a Fey dragon wreaking havoc somewhere, and he's been being very rude to this creature back here. I don't think we've learned if it has a name or not.
So the fairy dragon is Otto. He's claimed this castle, and our new buddy over here apparently doesn't like him claiming the castle and wants him to be killed. Or
Yeah, he wants us to wreck this Fey dragon.
But dragon,
Of course, and I whisper this, I kind of like fairy dragons.
I like anything that's called a dragon. I will sadly take the helmet off and give it back to Felaniel. I can't.
did you say you take the helmet off and give it back to the guy?
I give it back to whoever handed it to me.
Why is that?
I don't want to kill a dragon. Fairy dragons are not bad. It's not like, a green dragon. It's a fairy dragon.
I turn over to my companions and say, "Let's go have a quick conversation.
Okay.
Give us just a moment. We'll be right back."
Just kind of sits back in his little nest that he built right there. Felidia, when you walk up, would you make me a perception check?
Tower.
No, you made that one out in the open. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh,
Yeah, nicely done. You see that your Clay sitting there. Looks like he's losing his fingers.
oh, that's not good.
He's sitting there, and all of a sudden you look down, and there's kind of his finger, and maybe his left hand all of a sudden just falls off and falls to the ground and shatters.
That doesn't seem good.
And but he's just sitting there looking straight at you.
Okay.
I would have no idea what to do about that.
I scoop up the clay that fell off and stick it back onto his chest or something.
No, it's dry. It's dry. It just kind of when it fell to the ground, it just kind of broke apart, like you threw a dry clay ball, or a brick onto the ground, and it just kind of shattered into a bunch of pieces.
Yeah.
So he's decomposing.
So he needs moisture, probably. Do you have create water? Because I don't. Question mark?
I don't know.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. What?
You got create water? I think that's what we need in this situation.
drying out. I have the spell available, but I don't have it prepped.
Join me. Come out here for a moment.
Oh, we had a giveaway. Let's change that. Well, they're chatting, folks. Oh my gosh. Did anybody want to do the giveaway for a chest?
Savrix, please. Come here. We have much to discuss.
I totally forgot that was going on.
Okay. So, this Fey Dragon, they're intelligent, right?
Yes.
And they love to play tricks on people.
Pranks more than tricks.
Okay. Well, if we can convince this Fey Dragon to stop harassing this guy and fake his own death, then we can solve all of the problems.
How do you know he's not listening to us right now?
He could be. I'm not really that worried about it.
I don't know about the whole faking death thing, but we can maybe try to convince him to release whatever hold he has on this beast.
Do fairy dragons collect hordes? Would he feel like this is his horde?
Could be. I don't know.
That would definitely make things quite a bit more difficult.
Yes, it would.
So, Mr. Fade Dragon, are you listening to us? Come talk to us. Let's have.
You don't get an answer.
Leonard, you have a see invis spell, right?
Yes, but does that work on Fey dragons?
You can see invisible. If he's invisible, then I imagine it.
I should hope so, but I mean, I thought they were different somehow.
I don't know. I would imagine not, but you can. Might be worth trying.
Well, it's a level 2 spell, and it only lasts an hour, so we should probably ask him this whatever's going on in there and figure out where this Fey Dragon hangs out before I cast it.
Okay, I'm gonna go ask him.
Sure. Okay, so you said you know where Otto usually is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Can you show us?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Lead on.
Let me make sure I understand how this castle works. Okay. So the stairs go up and down. Okay, so they also go up. Oh, really? Okay, I did not catch that. So, well, how does that? Oh, wait, go away. Let me make sure. Look at this again. So those are 3rd level. Go up the stairs. Okay, so he's gonna go. So miss. Oh wow! I brought y'all in the wrong way. Holy crap! That's what's going on here. All right, hold on a second. Dun, dun, dun. Y'all came in this way. I'm a dumbass. Okay, so here.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, no. I thought the stairs were there, so I'm reading the castle wrong. All right, y'all came in this way, came through, but we're okay on the rooms. No big deal. And so he's going to follow, and you see him move this way, and he goes up some stairs.
Okay, he is moving.
I'm a dumbass. And he goes up. And you're gonna go to your. You're gonna go to your.
Hey Clay, follow me.
Clay takes 3 steps, following you, and completely shatters into the ground. Just falls completely apart.
When we pass Quetzal, what is he?
We get experience for that.
Oh God. Yeah, the Quetzal question though.
Quetzal's just sitting there. I don't know what Quetzal's doing. Quetzal's just been having his own. He's just standing there looking at y'all. I guess. I don't know. What are you doing, Quetzal?
That is a
with
good
us.
question.
He's been having his own issues.
I guess I will follow the rest of the people.
Yeah. So he goes all the way, go directly east across the map from where y'all are at. Yeah. Here, I'll drag y'all. Put y'all. Okay, come up a stair, and then he comes into a hallway. And he.
Oh no. Shadow just kept going. Where'd he go?
I seem to be just flying by.
Where are
His
you?
token just flew off the map.
Get over, Shadow. He was moving them, and then I grabbed everybody and moved. Okay. So, and then you see him, he steps out in a hallway, and y'all follow him. And then he goes this way. And he begins to go up another set of stairs. Now he's going to be, oh my God. So you're going to go completely southwest. You're going to go under the map where y'all were the first floor. Yep. If you'll look, you'll see I'm drawing.
Oh no. I'm stuck. I can't move my token.
And
Seems to be moving itself.
we got everybody in Quetzal. And he stops and he turns and he points to this door right here.
Do I see anything down that hallway?
Yeah, I will. You see so we got hallway here and hallway. Damn. Thank you. On the map some. Boom. There you go.
I'll search for traps.
Wait. Go.
No, you don't find any.
I'll attempt to open the door then.
You open the door, and as you're doing that, you look up and you'll see right above the door is a crude wooden and rope sign that says this. But Quetzal and
Ahoy!
Savrix aren't
Hey,
there,
boys.
but they might
What
know
did
what
it
it is.
say?
They'd have to get closer to the door before they can tell you.
Quetzal, Sav, come over here and read this.
Quetzal.
It says homunculi unwelcome.
Okay.
That must be
What
our buddy
does
down
that
there. He must be the
mean?
homunculi.
And the creature. And you open the door, and you're gonna see.
How rude.
There are what? Uh-oh. thanks, Robert. What else to let me see? Oh, I've got so many damn windows open here. You open the door and you hear kink, 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 and you didn't see it. It was at the top of the door, on top of the frame and all that. But a gold coin kind of hits the ground, kind of spins a little bit, and you see another door across the way, and it's slightly open. This room has looked like it's it's just been rifled through, bunch of trash, more stuff pulled through it. Millennial, you and Linder, your hairs kind of bristle on your arms and your neck, as though you could tell that there's magic flowing in the area.
Oh.
There are candles and candle snuffers. There are potted mushroom plants, mortars and pestles. You see lamps, belts, pinnacle, bunch of. It's Linda. You recognize it as like a magic room, like a testing room. It's just got stuff.
Oh.
But it's all been smashed. I mean, it's just been destroyed. Empty scroll tubes, parchment ripped up everywhere. Balls of yarn. Oh, there's balls of yarn laying on the ground. Cracked mirrors and prisms. Unfortunately, at a point in time, this looks like you got a stiffy, Linder. Let me put it that way when you see this, baby, because this would have been home away from home for you, baby. And it is now, you're sad. You're like, what? Who could have?
He's a bard, isn't he? Got a perpetual stiffy all the time.
Yeah, well, it's the wizard in him, the wizard part of him. So,
wow, and I like was preventing myself from making the stripper jokes on stream, and here you.
Hey, there is a child present.
Oh, yeah, we hadn't been warned on that one in a while. So
Yeah.
sorry. Well, I said it the right way then. There's nothing, you just, the room reeks of magic. And you see a door that's slightly ajar on the east side.
I'm gonna look at the top of the door.
Is
there a coin up there?
There's a coin there.
I want to search this room thoroughly, Duff.
Say now again?
Said I want to search this room thoroughly.
And the stuff on the ground and all that, you just kind of
look through everything, see if we can find anything in here that's not broken, that might have some value, might be magical.
You take a lot of time, though. Some of the collection's pieces might be useful, and many are colorful and whimsical in design. Nothing here holds any special value anymore. It has been stomped on, broken, trashed. One second. Let's see. Well, what is that? Not gonna. Uh-oh. Good. Y'all are sitting there 1 minute, and you'll hear a choo kind of coming from the eastern well, and all of a sudden where Linder was standing, there's a frog.
I come down here and I cast fairy fire. I think it's a 20 for let me verify.
Mm-hmm. Nothing shows up. I'll just let you know. Nothing shows up. But before you, Bribbit,
Whoa!
Bribbit.
Look at how good you hit him. You hit him real good. Good job. Not being sarcastic. No, really, you hit him real good.
What is this? Shadow
Well,
gets a
thank
critical
you.
hit. That's him introducing critical hit. So he's bought you one. Josh has been playing with the cards, his own cards. Yeah, you'll have a crit hit here sometime. Maybe.
For who?
Shadow. Ribbit. Then y'all hear this huge, you hear this crashing, and you hear stomping going around outside the western door. You move out and you see this creature. He's running down, he's turning and he's hitting the walls, and he's got his hands up at his face and all that, and he's just kind of running, and his hands are out, and then he just kind of disappears around a corner. And he comes running, and all of a sudden you hear him bam, 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 bam. And he comes running down again, and then he runs, and he's coming right at you, Shadow. He's got something covering his eyes. He's like pulling it off, and he's going to run right into you unless you want to get out of the way. You're going to bamf something, but he's going to run right through you.
I will jump on top of him.
Sure you want to do that? Okay.
Sounds like fun.
Well, he pulling out, and you hit him, and he lunges out trying to, he bites you. Bites your leg, and do you want to use inspiration to re-roll that?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you spite into it, and you get cold for a little bit, but then you fight it off. And then you're just riding on you as he runs, and he pulls off. He pulls off of spittle. He's got something covers goo in his eyes, and he pulls it off. And then he looks up at you, and his eyes are wide open that he kind of sees. See you back. Thanks, man. That your leg is in his mouth, and he kind of like spits it out.
Too bad you didn't attune to that helmet.
Oops. He's got these, oh boy, what did I just do? Look in his eyes. And he's looking around again, and
So, Dove, I can cast polymorph. Do I recognize that as what happened to?
Make me an Arcana check at advantage. Yep. Ribbit.
I'd kick him.
You kick?
Why would you do such a thing?
You can't
Because I
speak.
know the spell, and when you drop to 0 hit points, you'll come out.
Oh, you squish him?
I don't stop him. I can kick him and do a few points of damage to him, and hopefully he'll
We have frog kicking. Kick. And he hits it, and all of a sudden he splats against the wall, and then the frog slides down, and right when the body slides and hits the ground, all of a sudden there's Linder laying there sprawled or on the ground.
Better than burning a third level spell magic.
That was rude.
Kicking the frog.
I
Shadow,
wouldn't
for a
have kicked. If it
brief
was a
moment.
normal natural frog, I wouldn't have kicked.
Shadow, make me a perception check.
Okay.
For a brief moment, you hear him, and then it just disappears.
I'm gonna cast see invisibility.
Okay.
I am now on high alert.
So that was Linda. You cast. See.
Yeah, you cast it there. You don't see anything in the room.
All right,
For now.
let's go find this thing, and as soon as you see him, let me know, and I'll do a fairy fire on him and see if we can all.
Okay, sounds good.
I don't know where we're going because nothing's happened other than you kicked a frog and you liked it.
Do I see anything up in this corner?
Yes, you do. You see a stairwell going up to the ceiling, and there's just nothing there. Going straight up, and there's the ceiling. That's it.
Well, that could be a thing or not.
Then you just see there. You see the door. You see walls, and you see hallway.
Oh, you, Linder, go ahead.
Don't see anything. So you see down this way, and you see a hallway going on that way. What about the rest of y'all while they're doing that? Shadow, Quetzal, what are y'all doing?
I'm kind of in a attack stance, paying attention to my surroundings.
You got a big clay squirrel looking at you. Quetzal, what about you?
I am staying with Shadow just to make sure he doesn't get attacked by anything on his.
Can you expose some more of this down
Yeah,
here,
I'm
please?
trying. Yeah, so I was looking at something. Okay, yeah. Oh, you just see. You go around a corner and you'll see stairs going down.
Oh, okay. All right. What about this door?
It's a door.
Surely somebody is better at checking doors for traps than I.
You basically, it's a big stone door. It has two panes toward the top of it that were stained glass. One of them is broken.
I'll look through the window.
You basically see into this room. You'll see a couple of bats flying around in the room, and kind of perching. And let's see, let's put those. You'll see them kind of just floating in, the room up there. And then on the north wall, east of the well, you look. Yeah, actually, you can't see it, can you? So never mind. It's on the north. You're on the north.
All right, let's come back to this. Let's go find this dragon.
Okay. Yeah, but you couldn't see really anything else in the room.
Lead the way, Linder. You're the one that can see. I didn't mean into the room. I meant looking for the dragon.
Well, the door you can't. The door didn't open. Sorry,
Oh.
Linder. You could see. He could see in it. He
Well,
just
how
looked.
did we see the bats?
There are two little glass frames, that are in this door, like there were
Okay,
downstairs.
gotcha,
One of them was
gotcha.
one of them was broke,
Yeah.
and he stepped up his tippy toes and looked through.
Okay, cool. All right.
Yeah, he moved down here. He'll move into. Now, while they're doing it, what are you two doing down there? Y'all just holding your ground, Shadow, Quetzal?
I'm trying to make sure that nothing gets past me.
Quetzal, you just standing in the door right there?
Yep.
Okay. 1 second. Need that. Hold on. You guys can't move. Get back to where y'all at. Get back.
If we can't move, then you need to lock the tokens.
I'm trying to do
Otherwise,
something.
I'm gonna move.
Son, I'll take.
By the way,
I'll take your cards away from you.
Savrix might have ability to pick him up as well because he's got blind sight.
This is true.
Trying to see where that's his.
And that was in effect before the polymorph.
Has to be careful. Okay. That's what I wanted to know. Okay, so y'all move down the hallway. Yeah, you're gonna see. Boom, another door.
Equally locked.
There is a well, you could check it. You see a coin stuck in the frame.
Oh,
This one's an Electrum coin.
interesting. I guess I'll grab that out of there.
Nobody cares about those.
There is no glass frames in this one though. But you have a stone door before you.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try it. Is it open?
It opens up.
Yay.
You're going to see a very interesting room.
I like interesting.
A tall throne made of iron and stained glass stands in the southern alcove facing the door. The throne's clawed armrests and feet give it a monstrous appearance. Laid before the throne is a 15-foot diameter circular rug with patterns resembling a large, gaping mouth.
This must be Mad Goth's throne room. I'm gonna flip one edge of the rug up. Is there like anything underneath it?
Nope.
Okay.
Not even the floor?
The floor. Okay, smarty pants.
You 100% left yourself open for that one.
Yeah, we'll leave it to him. Mm-hmm. Getting big
Alright,
for
I'm
his
gonna-
britches.
Check out the area around here.
Was the rug biting?
The chair.
He steps on the rug. He's walking on it.
Yep.
Nothing happens, and it's just a big tall throne. Yeah.
But what is the rug look like? It's a very quality item.
No. Kind of old. Doesn't look worth anything at all.
Search the throne.
Nothing, yeah. Clawed armrests and clawed feet. Then it looks like a big iron throne with some stained stained. I'm not sure how you work this. A tall throne made of iron and stained glass stands in the southern alcove.
That is an interesting chair.
Exactly. Yeah.
I have to take this opportunity.
Gonna
I
sit
sit
in
in
it.
the chair.
You feel kingly, but worthless.
I'll have you know, I
Wow,
am
that was
wearing
really-
a very fancy cape right now.
Let's go find this dragon before he barfs on somebody else.
You are not worthless.
No, dragons don't do that. And you may actually hear somewhere deep in your mind, I resemble that remark. Foul elf. And then for a second, 1 second. Hold on.
I swing at it.
You swing, you turn and swing, and you're looking right at Quetzal.
Was it Quetzal that tapped me on the shoulder?
Quetzal?
I did not tap you on the shoulder.
A door. There you go.
Is there anything in the gaps?
I'm going to tell you they're negatory.
Okay. Is that a stone door like the rest of them?
Yep. And it's got you see little soot marks kind of around the edges of it, you know.
Oh. I'm less inclined to try and open this one. Soot marks are not a pleasant omen. What do you think?
Open it.
Go for it.
Okay. I'm sorry. I thought he said open it.
Well, I was suggesting you open it.
No, I'm okay. You knock yourself out.
I don't want to knock myself out. I'll open the door though.
You open the door, and walls, the floor, the ceiling of this room are scorched. Strewn about are blackened pieces of furniture, shards of smoky glass, and charred splinters of wood, and that's possibly bone.
Are those holes in the wall?
No, they're supposed to be arrow slit types.
So yes, there are holes in
Oh
the
yeah,
wall.
they're holes in the wall. Yeah, sorry. Duh.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I'm not going in there.
Uh,
It's gonna be a no from me.
Look in the courtyard and see if he's gone through the.
Are these just like barred windows or something?
yeah, they're stained glass windows,
Okay.
and y'all have seen them all.
There's no
and they're
doors
all,
into the courtyard?
There's crystal rods on the outside of them that Felinio saw when he was flying up, and there's you see the statue down there, nothing else, and all the windows are intact. They're not broken.
Interesting. So there's the doors to it are on the bottom floor?
There's doors only to the bottom floor. Yeah, this is and
Yeah.
you look up and you can see outside. You know, this is an open courtyard
Mhm.
that you're looking down into. Yeah.
Yeah. Are any of the first floor doors open?
No, except for the one. Well, you can't tell really because it's up underneath. So.
Oh, it's the one right beneath me, so like I'd see it if I went over here.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Okay.
And that one's the only one still open. I'm sorry. What's that, Brian?
Interesting.
I opened this door.
Let me see. Um. uh, just make sure there's no. Okay, so you open this door. There is a silver coin in the door frame.
Okay, I'll open the door. I don't care what's going.
Tink, tink, tink. You smell the faint hints of chemicals and reagents and all that. Their tables stand haphazardly about this room. There are alchemical equipment and vials, vases, mixtures, all that kind of stuff in this area. You see a couple of cabinet doors open that some skulls are in them. You see some jars, a couple leather-bound journals. The floor is strewn with broken glass, scrapes of parchment, and other refuse.
Hey, Linda, is he in here?
I'll take a look. Looking around, up and
You
down.
don't see anything.
It doesn't seem so.
Shadow, make me a perception check.
Okay.
You hear noise downstairs. You heard a cough downstairs from the stairwell behind you.
There seems to be something downstairs.
Is this a full wall, or is this like a banister that I can
No,
look over?
that's a fact. No, it's a wall.
Okay. I'll look around the corner.
It's the stairwell going down. You may have heard giggling going down and fading off into the distance.
All right. Well, it seems like it's going to be a big, huge pain in the butt just getting a handle on this thing.
This creature, he moves past. He goes there and he squeezes past you, Quetzal, and he goes in here and he just starts ripping up more of the room. Just starts throwing stuff around again and stomping on it, smashing more of what's not already smashed. Jumping up and down on it, stomping on it.
Okay.
I'm going to use my Wand of Secrets.
Okay. Alrighty, 1 second. I believe
I'm
that's
going to go get something to drink. I'll be right back.
Wand of Secrets. Boop.
I'm going to go take a look over there.
There's a couple of tables in there that have been stacked on top of each other to kind of like make a makeshift shelf area on this 20-foot high ceiling room. But it looks like, they're very, very unstable. You see porcelain and ceramic statues, mostly of dragons. You see some books. You see some shiny jewelry kind of hanging over the edge on a couple of spots. You see some jade bookends that look kind of like snake men. Some other trinkets and coffers. A couple of chests up at the top you can see. Set up there some chests, and then also you kind of, from your vantage point, there looks like there's a crystalline vase or vial up there. But what you can definitely tell though is that this make one wrong movement, anything in this room, and this whole thing's gonna, whatever this contraption is that's holding all this stuff, is just gonna tumble and collapse in on itself.
How tall is it?
20 feet tall.
Millennial?
I'm sorry, what was that?
You hear Shadow yell out for you.
What is it?
I think I found something.
What did you find?
But maybe treasure.
Treasure's
It's
good.
secret.
Sorry, I was dealing with kids, so I didn't hear the description.
One second. Linder, you back yet? Huh.
By the way, even as I said, Savrix has blind sight, so if it goes by him, he should be able to sense it.
Maybe he can. Maybe you can make a perception check, Savrix, then. Something whizzed by you, Savrix, quickly.
Well, we have mosquitoes.
Leave my treasure alone. This creature. And the creature. "Arr, arr! Oh, shut up, you fart."
That
Yeah,
doesn't
That's
work.
a very big fairy dragon.
It's big to y'all. This creature looks like a large dragon pops into this room, but it's got butterfly wings on it. And it looks and shut up, you pile of clay. And it just comes moving toward him, but it won't attack him. And she says, "Leave my treasure alone. Not yours. Otto's. Why are you here? This is my
No, we
castle."
were. Wait.
Looks like
you
my
asked
treasure
the
now.
question. The polite thing is to wait for a response and not to just start
No,
talking over me.
I master this castle. Why are you here?
Well, like I was trying to say before you interrupted, is that we were exploring and we met our little buddy over here, which we haven't been able to pick up a name for him yet. He seems very nice and he seems like he just likes you. So we were trying to come up with an arrangement to make everybody.
I don't like him either. It's my castle and he won't leave. I
I
found the
don't
castle.
I don't
Nobody
think
else
he
can have it.
can leave. I don't think he can leave. But I think you can. So why don't you leave and let him have the place and everybody's happy?
Nope, my castle. He can run around and be mad all he wants. I found it. It's mine. You guys are so dumb you don't even know what's going on here.
Matt, enlighten us.
Yeah. You're so small, you don't even know I could step on you in a moment's notice.
That's not how big a fairy dragon is.
That's fine, because you're so dumb, you don't even know where you're at.
We're in Magdoff's castle.
It's my castle now. It's Otto's. Nobody else's.
I'm gonna cast.
Well, this
Reduce
seems
on
to be
him.
my treasure, so
No, it's not. What did you say, Linder?
I'm gonna cast reduce on him.
Well, one second. He will have advantage on the saving throw.
Oh, will he?
Yes, he will.
Just happens to.
Yeah, well, he has that resistance, my friend. You could try to cast it on him. He needs a save, though.
That's fine.
You throw the save on him. I've got advantage on.
Okay. 1 second.
And he looks at you and he goes, poof! And what does he do here? You want to use a point of inspiration for that?
Sure.
Oh, your eyes glaze over for a moment and all that, and thinking, you lose, touch for yourself, and then you stand up and he's looking up. Ah,
All
You
right,
got
my
lucky.
turn. My turn.
I
don't-
whispered to Felinial, why don't you cast Fairy Fire on now?
I'm casting a spell, all right, but it's not fairy fire.
Oh, he wants to play. Then y'all can roll me initiatives. Y'all are gonna die.
Well, I have a critical hit.
Yeah, that's true. You do. Yep. Holy moly, I rolled poorly.
Why are we just attacking him?
I don't know.
Because he was attacking us, and I'm tired of.
A druid is tired of life.
Tokens are not.
Let me log. Yeah, here. Let me log him. Yeah. All right, Quetzal.
I'm going to move around this
Yeah, he's standing there.
homunculus thing.
Yeah. What do you want, lizard boy?
So my cursed shield that I have, do I have to always like carry it, or can I
believe
unequip
you have.
it?
No, you have to have it on you.
Okay, great. So that means I can't do two-handed weapons.
I thought we dealt with that last week.
Nope, we have the option to, but we never did.
He declined my offer to uncurse.
Okay.
That's what it was. I'm gonna inspiration that.
Well, at least it was a little better.
It was not in that one. I feel hungry, so I'm going to bonus action Hungry Jaw.
Your jaw.
That's all I got.
Lander.
Can we put those two big guys into actual squares?
Yeah, they're just. Oh, he's not. I thought he was. Yeah, he's up against the wall. So here. He'll go. He'd be face to face with this one, but there we go. Is it not in a wall? Where? Oh, here. Let me put him right there. Okay, there we go.
Stuff. It seems like you're struggling with what a square is.
Boy. Gosh. Shadow needs to get in a square. He wasn't in a square. What are you doing,
Oh, God.
Lander?
I'm drawing out a square for something.
I see a square.
Yeah.
See,
Something
Lyndon
seems
knows
to
how
have
squares
changed
work.
with the pointer system.
What are you
Trying to
gonna do
drag
with
it.
that
It's really
square?
hard.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, it's. What are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to draw out. I need a 20-foot square for web. I'm hoping to use web, but I don't think that I have room for it.
You can grab
That's going to be rough in this place.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I don't really know what to do in this situation. I guess I can try casting. Well, that's a 20-foot cube too.
You were better looking when you were a frog.
He's not wrong.
Wow, that's rude.
You're
That's
right.
coming from the
Face is rude.
Dragonborn.
I'm gonna distribute one of these
Ah-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da.
onto Quetzal to get my bonus action taken care of.
Any day now, pointed ears.
How come you get to talk in the middle of other people's turns?
I can.
Magic.
That's right. DM magic. Oh, you missed. Oh, you hit. Oh, wow, that hurt. Shadow.
I guess I'll move there.
Oh, look, a big old putty tat.
And I'll use my critical.
Yes, you may. Yep. Oh, wow. All threes.
I think you'll need to take that one off because I accidentally left critical on, I think.
Gotcha. That's fine. I will give him a point back.
Not
Done.
sure why the critical was on, because... Huh.
All right. Fair enough.
Because it wasn't on when I looked at it, but okay, it still...
The bug.
And I will, then, gonna use a key point. And he's stunned.
Very nice.
Then bonus action.
Nice.
And I might as well go for another attack as well.
Okay.
And I guess that will be my turn.
Tavrix.
Moving down there. And as I do, I call out, let's not kill this guy. Let's just... I'm going to use inspiration to reroll that attack.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to, as a bonus action, I will do my unarmed, but I am going to do subdual damage. I don't want to get...
That's fine. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry, take that, add that back. I hit the wrong button, so I need to roll my other damage. So I had, what is it, 12 button. So he passed that by 12, so it should only have 8, not be at 20.
Oh, my bad. So give him 12. Take 12.
It's 20. He passed it by 12, so 20 minus 12 is 8, so he should be at 8.
All right. So we had. I'm trying to think what his numbers were there. So that was an. Okay.
And I say,
Wow.
surrender. We don't want to kill you.
You attacked me!
He's stunned. He can't do that.
Stunned.
Oh, he's right. He's stunned. His tongue's hanging out the side of his mouth. Oh. There's nothing he can do, right? He's stunned, right? Didn't you say?
He's stunned. He can't do anything.
The other one's like, the other thing's jumping up and down. And no, there's nothing on him, Quetzal, that you can retrieve to use on your own.
I wasn't going to. Probably.
Heard you want his butterfly wings. You already got squaws. You cut his wings off, carrying them around.
I gave those to the fish cult people.
Oh, did you? That's right. Too soon.
So we're trying to not kill him.
That's what Flaneal said to you.
Then I will try to hit him with the flat side of the blade instead of the...
Yeah, you do your regular hit. You just non-lethal damage means if you hit it, you kill him, it will just take him to 1 hit point. Knock him out. Yeah, that's fine. But he's unconscious. So we're out of combat for the moment as he lays there on the ground, tongue stuck out.
Should he not return to his normal size?
He does not change sizes.
I'm going to cast Produce on him until he's his normal size.
Okay. He's a large creature,
Mm-hmm.
and you...
So Duff's saying this is his normal size. He
This
must
is
be
not
a
the
really-
size that fairy dragons are.
He must
fairy
be a
dragons are
really,
small.
really old fairy dragon.
I've never seen them get this big. I don't know of them getting this big. Is that a thing?
Check to see if he has any magic items on him.
He doesn't have any pockets or anything like that. He's a dragon. Yeah.
Oh, maybe he's wearing something.
You feel his scale. I mean, if you touch him, whatever, you feel his scales. You know, he just...
Oh, that's not creepy.
All right, so I have it in mind to cast Fairy Fire on him while he's incapacitated, and then maybe Quetzal could heal him for 1 hit point so it's awake, and then we can negotiate with him to agree to leave this place, and we'll let him go with his treasure. Are you guys on board for that?
Sure.
Sound like a good plan?
Maybe.
It sounded,
You got a better idea?
Not yet.
Because I don't really want to kill the guy, but we want him to leave so that he leaves, the other guy can stay here and be happy, and everyone survives. So, I mean, I'm open to suggestions. That's the.
Let's see how the negotiations go.
All right, so I will cast Fairy Fire on him.
Okay, he's lit up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, quickly give him 1 hit.
He's fine. I did it. That's fine.
Did
He's,
you?
yeah, you're good. He's his tongue he starts moving.
I say, all right, Otto, wake up.
Fine.
So, we obviously could have killed you just then. We can kill you right now. We don't want to kill you.
I don't want to
But-
die.
So good. So here's the deal. You take your treasure and you leave this place and never return, and we can all go our separate ways and nobody has to.
Come on, I found this first. The giants can't even come in here.
We can, obviously. So give me your word that you will leave and never come back, and you will never harm this homunculus over here, and you
He
can take your
can't
stuff.
die.
Okay, good. Well then,
Kill him and watch what happens.
no, I don't want to kill him. I want you to take your stuff and give us your word that you'll never come back and leave.
Where would I go?
Anywhere else.
Wherever you want to go. You're a free creature, right? You can leave here, take your stuff and go. The alternative is, we can finish you off and then take your treasure and leave. So, I mean,
My
it seems a better
treasure.
deal to
I
me.
found it.
A few levels up, there's a nice little forest with a druid that would probably like you to stay there.
Yeah, that's true. You can go hang
Yeah.
out with the druid in the forest. He's a little crazy, but you might.
Enjoy each other.
That sucks. No one's going to be able to enjoy this. It's a small castle anyway. You guys still haven't clued in what's going on, but fine. I'll leave.
Well, I mean, I asked you to fill us in, and you didn't want to talk to us. So
You're small. You've shrunken in size. He's a squirrel. I'm a fairy dragon. How big am I supposed to be? But to you, I'm huge. You know why? Because you're small. This is a small castle.
we still kicked your ass. So
Got
deal
lucky.
with it. Luck had nothing to do with it. So you gave us your word that you're going to leave. You are free to take your stuff and go. We will not.
Goes over here. Fine. Get stuff. When he comes in here, though, he grabs some stuff and he just goes kaboosh. It's like a Rube Gold, Rube Goldberg. And he's like, ah! And he gets stuck. And all of a sudden, you see a table falls, and the coins come flying out. There was a vial up there. You see it hits him in the head, then spins off, and then crashes on the ground. And whatever was in it. Oh man, that sucks. And he grabs it. He looks at these chests and all that, and he's thinking, what has he got here? 1 second. And he
I have a question.
mm-hmm.
If we're smaller than we're supposed to be, then why did I not become gigantic when you polymorphed me into a frog?
Because you stay as you don't know that yet. Sorry, can't tell you that. No, good try. You don't know what's going on. And let me see, what does he want to do here? He's got I can't do that. There, that's a creature though. So he well, that sucks. So he's going to get that's a problem for him.
I want to see how he picks everything up.
Yeah, that's what he's looking at. I'm trying to figure out how he's going to grab a couple of things here. So he's going to
Well, here's the other question. As soon as he leaves the castle, aren't all those gold pieces and things going to grow?
You don't know. And he he grabs this. He's gonna grab the. He can't do anything with the coffers. He can't pick those up. He's like, crap. He's like searching around. He's throwing things around. You see some books come flying out of the room, and he throws a couple of statues of dragons that are like porcelain, and he throws them and they land on the ground and shatter. And you see the Macula, he's like jumping up and down, and he's just giggling if he could make any noise and all that, and he's just enjoying himself. This sucks. And he throws out some jewelry. Here, you can have that. I don't want it. And he grabs the two bookends, one in each claw. Fine. And he goes, starts going out. He sticks his tongue out.
I go
push
searching
him
for the
off.
remainder.
And he flies. And you just see him disappear down the stairs.
Yeah, what else is in that room?
What's left are the coffers. And they've all kind of spilled out, and you've got coins laying everywhere, and yeah, everything else is she's kind of shattered. The rest of it wasn't really much worth anything, but he couldn't. Yeah, the coffers have got a bunch of coins in them that he was not going to be able to lift. So we will put those in the except for this. Let me Jade bookends he took. Bloop. Okay. We got a bunch of coins.
Yeah, that's good.
Yep. And this thing, he's laughing. You know, if he can make noise, but he can't. He's just stamping up and down. He's very happy. He's.
All right, little buddy. We saved your place, and you got it all.
Now let's look through the rest of this place.
Yeah, so we'll go back to all the rest of the rooms. So I don't know if there's any more encounters like this, all the bats over there or whatever, but I want to check out that room because I know there was something you were about to.
Which room? Which though?
The one with the bats over
bat,
here.
there was something along the wall on the north side. You just couldn't tell. There was a frame on the wall, but you probably have seen a picture frame, but you couldn't see what it was. That's all. But you could go check if you want. Yeah.
I do, yeah.
Okay, let me do this. So that's back. Yeah, so y'all hear unlock tokens for a second. Why is it no music? I can't hear anything. There we go. That.
You said last time that you couldn't open the door.
I didn't try to open the door, so I'm opening the door. I'm assuming I can open the door. I'm trying to open the door.
No,
Linda tried
well,
going
you
through.
open the door and it is locked. But you could see in there because one of the glass panes was broken out.
So I'm going to look for traps.
You can go ahead. Mm-hmm. And you see two bats. Like I said, that were.
And
The
my
door
next
unlocks.
step will be to.
Yep.
What's that?
You check. Oh, you didn't sign any traps. No, there's no traps.
Now I'm going to try to unlock the door.
You unlock the door.
Well, isn't that special? I'll open it.
You open the door. Okay. And you are going to see the bats are sitting there. Both turn looking at y'all and disappear before your eyes.
This again?
See, invisibility is still on, by the way. It lasts an hour.
Yeah, that's fine. Standing on the floor where the bats dropped are these two. Well, I don't know if y'all know what those are, but don't look them up. They look like this.
I feel like we've seen something like that before, but it may have been free water.
Nope. I don't know. Not the other. I don't know. But and they stand there.
Is Savrix going to come over?
I don't know what Savrix is doing.
He's over there having a conversation all by himself.
Hi.
Hi.
Do they answer?
They both begin taking their axes. What are they're carrying?
Oh, they're brandishing them?
Yeah, got great axes in their hands. And they're both moving towards y'all.
Sure.
You shoot it, and
I shoot at it.
I see that. And both of them standing there all of a sudden. There are two more.
Might want to move the map a little bit.
Oh, thanks. Sorry, folks. And we'll say boom, boom, and all of a sudden, boom.
Oh.
Make sure. Boom.
Well, this is interesting.
Showed up.
Sure wish I had access to that fireball right now.
Yikes.
And we can roll initiative.
I have an idea. Looks like I'm not gonna get.
Oh
a
my
chance to try
gosh.
my idea.
Jeez Louise.
Oh, I might get a chance to try. Yeah, I'm gonna get a chance to try my idea.
Yeah, it's awesome. Freaking awesome.
Oh,
I
man.
can't do
That's fun.
crap. All right, Quetzal, you're up first.
Tokens are not locked.
1 second. They're locked now.
I'm gonna go right in the middle.
Uh,
Are you about to do an AoE thing?
what I'm planning to do would separate you from us.
Are you wearing the helmet, Quetzal?
Did you give it to me?
I offered it to you. Did you say yes?
Nope.
Nope. Nope. No one's put it on.
Guess it's too late now.
He ran into the room. Alright. Yep. He's. Okay, you're hitting 817. 1 second. Yeah, you swing through and you're hitting all that one, and that was 17. It poof disappears. Just poof disappears.
After the first one or the second one?
After you hit it, as you were hitting it, yeah. So.
Okay. Then I will bonus action Hungry Jaw at the other one next to me. 8. I missed.
Okay. Shadow.
Okay. I will bamf there.
Could have just walked in the room.
There's a reason for the bamf.
Likes to bamf, folks.
No, I get the advantage after.
Excuse me.
You missed that, and you're hitting 8. Yeah, as you finish hitting and all that, and all of a sudden,
Okay, that'll be it for now.
Millennial.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna do erupting earth against these two down.
You cast the spell, the floor does not change. Your spell misfires. Sir,
Okay.
hate to tell you that.
I hate to be told that.
Sorry. He's not doing. He's just sitting here. Y'all see this guy when y'all left him. He was just in here continually stomping on anything that was available to stomp on.
Wow.
Oh, did I get a derp?
Does he
You
disappear?
hit 19. All of a sudden,
Then I'm going to use my bonus action for my crossbow. No, I won't.
Linda.
Hmm. Okay.
Ooh. Alrighty. That one doesn't. Uh. Um. I don't know. Step up. And. Okay, and that's not much you can do. Okay. So it's going to swing. Wetzel. This second one will step up. Wetzel. Wetzel.
I'm gonna swing at.
Nope. Nope.
No,
Sweet.
bonus action. That was only supposed to roll one.
What did you do?
Bonus action bite.
That's
Because
fine.
I can do it until it hits.
Yeah, right. You can get the first one though. It was a crit. Just turn it on. Okay. No, not a derp.
I guess that one did not vanish.
It did not vanish.
I will action surge then.
Nope. That's a hit. Oh, another crit.
That's all I got.
Shadow.
I will attack this one.
Nice, another crit.
Another crit. Dang.
I like it when it's my sneak attack damage.
But not when half of them are ones.
Yeah.
Hmm. He succeeded.
That's okay.
Hit. Okay.
He's now stunned.
All right. I'm going to do a fairy fire against these two guys down.
Okay.
Nice.
Let me see. They have that's a resist.
Yeah, magic resistance should be automatic.
Yeah, it's on them. Yeah, they just making sure. Wait.
They both failed their saving throws. The guy's stunned and auto failed, so yeah, they both
That's
failed.
why he did. Yeah, I was gonna say he would have done it automatically, but the other one he failed. Oh, the 9. Okay, thank you. I was like, what the hell? Okay. He's not doing anything. Sabrix.
I'm going to move to here, and I'm going to do my lightning breath on the tool.
You're gonna move where?
I don't know. I didn't see him move yet.
Because you haven't approved it yet.
I hadn't seen it. I don't see it.
I don't see it either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is. Yep. Okay. Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to use my action surge to attack this one in front.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I'll take that crossbow bolt to my shield, thank you.
Yeah, no, you shoot it, it
Shoot.
goes.
Sorry.
So you can give it 9 points back, and I'll add
Yeah.
9 onto me.
Yeah.
Why again did you not want to get this taken off of you?
Because I want it to come in handy.
Like that.
Seems like it is.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
I think another shield could come in more handy.
Do
Linder?
you have a magic shield?
I'm
Well,
sure we could get one.
Does that magic shield give you any benefit besides attracting arrows to you.
Oh my god!
No.
Way to go, Linder. That's wonderful.
I can't. Apparently. I'm gonna distribute another Skittle. It's on you, Full Have fun.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
One will. Um. Oh. Ooh. Oh, quit. Where's the second? Sorry. Boom. One appears there.
Does he also have Fairy Fire on him if he's an image?
Nope, he does not. And that is. Hold on a second. Wait a second. Wait, okay, he is. Boom. This one's for real. And let me make sure I did that right. I'll make sure summon. Come here. Okay, so he summon. Okay, you know, yep. So it appears, and then this one will. Eve, odd, Quetzal, even Millennial. Okay, it will. Well, he's gonna have X. Misses. First one. Wow. 4. Quetzal.
Let's try attacking again.
Miss. That's a hit. What else?
That's all I have.
Okay, Shadow.
Okie dokie.
Hit. He doesn't disappear. His body's still laying there.
So do any of the other ones disappear when he dies?
Nope.
I'll give okay.
Well, that's too bad.
Does that guy disappear when Shadow
Nope.
hits?
Nope.
down here.
You're gonna get hit by that other one?
I'm hoping he's an illusionary. He's not actually going to do any damage.
Oh, he swings at you. He is real.
That kind of sucks.
Okay.
All right, well, I'm going to hit this guy.
Okay. Hit.
And I'm going to add my combat inspiration.
Okay.
Damn! What a hit.
Davers.
That was pretty spicy, yeah.
All right, I'm going to use an inspiration for that one.
Mm-mm.
That was so worth it.
Mm-hmm. There's a crit.
Nice.
Can you do it 3 times in a row? Oh, Linder, you moved away from that one. It just stares at you as you move away.
Yeah, it hasn't been trying to hit me back. It's kind
That's
of weirding
true.
me out.
You weren't hitting it. This one you did hit. It didn't go away.
All right, another Skittle. I was gonna put it on Quetzal, but he's already got one. Let's put it on the other scaly boy.
Well, you wanted to hit it, so it'll hit you back.
I'm gonna cast Shield. If that will that
I don't think it's going to do anything.
25.
24 is all you get. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Yep, that's correct.
Oh. But you did cast it, right? So it's on you now?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I need.
You didn't add the effect.
Yeah, no, I'm still working on that part.
I missed. This one runs up to you, makes faces at you. Sticks his fingers in his ears. Trying to bite at you, but doesn't touch you.
That's strange.
This one will. What does it want to do? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Oh, gonna try to hit Shadow. Yes, did not like that. Ha! Ha! That sucks. Quetzal. Why are you
Gonna try
moving,
and
Shadow?
I move around using my skirmisher.
Nice shot there, Quetzal.
Shadow.
Yeah, I'm going to attack with my dagger.
Never
You guys are
crits.
pouring it on, man.
And yet I'm not the one getting any of the combat inspirations.
Ooh, mic drop.
You just haven't yet. I'll get around to it. I try to be even about it. Even though some of y'all don't deserve them. Sometimes.
I used mine.
He sounds a little bitter.
I wasn't talking about anybody specifically.
No.
Dang. It's always nice when that works.
I am going to bonus action disengage.
Okay. Lineal.
All right.
Hit. Critical.
And bonus action on our strike. I'll use inspiration to reroll that.
Okay.
There
Yeah.
it is.
Slapped him for a point. No, 3 points.
3 points.
Sav.
Whack him. Give him a good whack. That was a pretty good whack.
That was not, so I'm going to use my combat inspiration.
Yeah, that was a less good whack.
That wasn't
There
much
it
better.
goes.
More
It
points
helped.
to him. Okay.
It's something.
Linder's time to flail away.
And flail I shall.
Oh.
As long as you flail the pointy end in the right direction. It tends to hurt things. Yeah. Alright. Now it's your turn, Catman. Go forth.
Listen, you want to play? Fine. It will. Why can't I have crits?
Correct. Ah! I cast a shield on myself.
Yeah, it's a 26.
Oh, no, yeah. Oh, whatever. It's on me for the turn now. Yeah, every time.
This one turns to Shadow and makes faces at you, Shadow. Sticks his tongue out at you.
I need more barely hitting me.
Bricks.
These guys hurt.
Quetzal. Nope. Oh, hit.
Oh, there it is. Oh. Oh.
Nope. Still there.
I will use my bonus action to second.
Okay. Shadow. Hit.
Very nice.
Well, I couldn't use the other thing.
They all disappear.
Yeah. That's a shame. But it happens.
Excuse
I'm glad
me.
I killed it then.
Yep. Yeah, there are two bodies on the floor. The rest of them just disappear.
What was over this in the corner?
Say that again now.
So what was it? This thing, this rack that I saw over here in the.
Oh no, you saw it was just there was a frame on the wall, and hold on, so I'm trying to sneeze. There is a wooden frame, cut with a sheet of glass, and there is a scroll that is kind of framed in it, and on there's a little metal plaque under it. It says "Break glass in case of emergency."
That seems like an emergency to me. I'll break the glass.
And the scroll rolls up and falls to the floor.
Okay, I'll look at it.
Can you read? What are you? Let me see.
I'm a druid.
Checking. Oh, okay. So you can read it. It's a scroll of cloud kill.
Yeah, are you sure I can read it? I don't think I can cast that.
It says spell.
That's a nice
Says
scroll.
druid. Source druid under circle sorcerer wizard. What's that mean? Druid under dark circle.
Well, I'm the circle of moon, so.
Oh, so you couldn't say. Well, you can identify y'all. You know, so it's. Boom.
Someone would have figured it out.
It's in the party sheet. Yeah.
So Linder could probably cast.
Yeah.
Linder could read it. And go. Oh, it's a scroll of cloud kill. Wow. And we'll hold right there for the evening.
Yeah, it's after 11 too.
Yep.
Did their axes disappear when they died, or when the things?
They're great
disappeared?
axes. No, there's two of them that. Let me see. Let me see what they
Did they
are.
have anything else on?
No, they did not. They're great axes. Not worth
I would
much.
actually grab one.
I'm sure you would.
Be even better if they were made out of body parts.
No, they're regular. You can grab you a regular great axe
Ah, they're not made out of bones.
out of the
Wow, that's a
equipment
shame.
list. So
I know a guy who's really into weapons made out of bones.
Yeah, what kind of demons are these?
Wings.
what's that now? Who's asked y'all three?
I said they
They
have
do have
wings.
those wings.
Yeah, they're little
I know Pretzel
fiends.
wants to fly, so
Yeah.
they have wings.
He's trying. Okay, folks, we will hold right there for the night until next week. We will be back tomorrow night. Josh's Tales of the Sanguine Isles will be on. We will be playing Shadows of the Demon Lord over on the Wizards channel at 9 o'clock, a 6-part series. So come over there and watch a little bit of that, or check out Josh's. Friday night, North American tour of Lost Mines of Phandelver will be going on at 7:30, and then Sunday afternoon at 2 o'clock we'll have our first episode of the British Invasion Lost Mines of Phandelver at 2 p.m. on Sunday. So there's the rest of our schedule this week. Come out, check us out. Thanks everybody for watching. Gentlemen, good job as always. Great game. Let me give y'all, let's see, y'all, the XP was the wizard. Murder. Thanks, Murders. The armory was the Nikoloths. Whoa, those a lot. Wow. They were worse than Moolah. And then the auto. And that's all y'all have faced so far. Boom. There you go.
Not that bad.
Not bad.
Yeah, that's a pretty decent chunk.
Not bad at all. All right, folks. We'll see everybody check out tomorrow night, both channels, Wizard of the Couch, and we're here for games, and we'll see y'all later. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
We're out.